All right, hello, and welcome to Causeless Joy Tarot. I am the Divine Princess of Light, and I am here today to do a reading for July for the zodiac sign of Aries. The cards that we will be using, I'm doing a 7-card spread today for Aries for the month of July 2017, and the cards that we're using today is The Legacy of the Divine by Ciro Marchetti, which is right here. And also we are going to pull a guidance card from the Art Through the Starstream Oracle. This deck is by Cheryl Yambrak Rose. I couldn't pronounce her name for a moment there. All right, so I'm doing a 7-card spread today, which will be a very simple card spread as well as one divine oracle card. So let's go ahead and get started then with The Legacy of Divine by Ciro Marchetti. Again, this reading is for the sign of Aries for July 2017. These are my kickoff readings for my channel. I am new to the channel, but not new to the art of tarot. I've been practicing for several years, and I am excited to see how this information comes through for all the signs for the month of July. So again, for this month, I'm doing a very basic 7-card spread with one guidance card, and then we'll see what the month of August brings. I do plan to switch things up occasionally during the months as the months go on. So let's go ahead then and take a look at the cards now. Thank you, Holy Spirit, guides, helpers, and teachers, for guidance for our beloved Aries viewers watching the channel. My husband is an Aries, so it's always of interest to me what's going on in the sign of Aries. So let's just take a look here. Thank you for guidance, clarity, and inspiration. Okay, so as I stated, we are doing a 7-card spread, and these 7 cards, card 1 is the past, card 2 is the now, card 3 is the future, 4 is what to do, external influences, hopes and fears, and the final outcome. So let's go ahead and get started. And I'm going to move the cards over here a little bit so that we can try to get all of them in the picture here, in the view. Okay, so for the sign of Aries for the month of July, and we do have at the bottom of the deck the 9 of coins showing for our Aries viewers. So that is a very good way to start out. The 9 of coins is all about earthly energy, prosperity, completing cycles. So let's go ahead and take a look at the cards that we have on the table right now. Okay, so we have, starting out in the past position here, we have the Page of Swords. And so this just means that in the past, We have, you can see that the page is holding both a gold and a silver, is offering you both a gold and a silver sword there. The Page of Swords is a very youthful energy. So I would say in the past there's been either a lot of maybe immature decisions, decision making related to thinking. Swords are all about the state of mind that we're in. It's an air energy. So maybe some immature thinking in the past with the Page of Swords showing up in the past position. Next is the present. And in the present position we have the Moon in reverse. The Moon is about emotions. And when it's upright, it talks about emotions not being clear, having things hidden. Let's take a look at the card in the upright. So this is in the present position here, and it really is all about, in the reverse, it speaks of clarity of intention, clarity of mind, being able to move forward now without the murkiness of being unclear. As we can see, there's a full moon indicated here in this picture, and the full moon, we just had our full moon in this month of June. I believe it was on the 12th of June there was a full moon. So that's all about setting our intentions. So right now I'm picking up that this is a time of clarity for the sign of Aries in the present moment. So take full advantage of that clarity. And this card also speaks to that level of clarity that's coming in for the sign of Aries. We have the Nine of Wands in reverse here. Upright, the Nine of Wands signifies a long fought a battle that's been fought, and you can see the guy there still holding his wand up, even though he's tired and from the battle that he's been through. In the reverse, this Nine of Wands actually signifies a time of maybe not being so caught up in battles. Nine is a number of completion, so perhaps with this sense of clarity coming in the present position, what your future holds is a much smoother past, because this Nine of Wands in the reverse talks about trials and tribulations and things that you have stood the test of time for. So in the reverse, it's signifying that you do have clarity now, and this time of heartbreak and pressure is finally coming to an end, which is great news for Aries. So in the next position here, which is what to do, this is the what to do card. We have the Knight of Coins, or the Knight of Pentacles. This is about being patient. We can see the horses there. It looks to me like they're playing, maybe having fun, but also being patient, waiting for things to line up in a way that will allow you to move forward without any hesitation. So this King of Pentacles here, this Knight of Pentacles represents a reliable man and hard work and travel by land. So there could be some travel coming up for the sign of Aries by land, but it also represents hard work. We know horses work really hard in the field, and they're very strong. So be patient and be strong is what I'm picking up in the current energy for Aries. Okay, so let's go ahead now and take a look at what is influencing your external influences. And in that position, we have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is all about your ship coming in after this patience here. As an external influence, that means there are things going on around you that will help with this overall energy that we see here. This Nine of Coins is all about abundance and things being made available to you. So this external influence of the Three of Wands is also signifying that, as you can see, this guy here is looking out on the over the sea, looking on to a better day. And again, I'm prompted to remind you that patience may be very much in order to get to this point of the Nine of Coins, as well as this Three of Cups, your ship coming in. Now, one thing that I know about, watching these types of videos, we're always looking for timelines and dates and things of that nature. How long do I need to be patient for? How long will it be before my ship actually comes in? And what I want to say to that is, don't look for, and I know this is easier said than done, but just try not to look for these types of things in terms of when things will happen, because the when is completely out of our control. The only thing that we have any control over is who we're being right now in the moment. So be patient, be strong, and know that whatever you've worked hard for, your ship is indeed coming in. And in the next position here, we have hopes and fears. So in the hopes and fears position, we have the High Priestess. The High Priestess comes through and shows up to remind us that we have the intuition and the necessary guidance to do what is in front of us to do. So a reminder to the Aries watchers out there today that you do indeed have intuition. I know that the sign of Aries can be somewhat of a stubborn sign, very much a my way or the highway type sign, and that's fine, but be open to see things differently, to do things differently, so that you can get a different result. But again, the High Priestess is here to remind us that all the information that you need to do what you need to do is being made available. She's holding here in her hand the the scroll with the information. There's also a bird, I believe, an owl up in the corner catching my eye here. So that signifies knowledge. This scroll also signifies knowledge to me. So this really, and then we have the crown also lit up, which signifies knowledge. So there's whatever you need to know to do what you need to do. That information is available. So seek it out. And the very last card we have is our final outcome card for this reading. And in this position we have, if I can pick it up here. In this position we have the Four of Wands. As a final outcome card, the Four of Wands signifies a solid foundation. Again, we have the light showing up. The path here in the center of the card seems to be lit up as well. Open up. I see green trees back in the pasture here. So this Nine of Coins showing up as your overall foundation card, as well as the your reverse cards here, the Moon in reverse, as well as the Nine of Wands in the reverse. These cards are all speaking to progression towards a higher level of a firmer foundation, a foundation that's solid and sure. So again, the message is be patient, be present, and stay positive. That is the message that I'm getting for Aries for the month of July. Be present, be patient, and stay positive. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at the Starstream Oracle for a guidance card for the month of July 2017 for the sign of Aries, the first sign in the zodiac. What does the Starstream Oracle want to share with the Aries today? And I do see this card coming out. We're feeling that card coming out. And so let's take a look at the Starstream message for we have remember to ask the right questions, right? So another reminder here about being present and being patient, okay? Being present will help you to know what questions need to be asked to get to this point of a Nine of Coins. Asking the right questions is a very important thing to do if the goal is this ultimate prosperity and this level of solid foundation here. So to get to this level, to this foundation, we need to be patient, present with what's happening, and stay positive. But again, here's also another reminder to ask the right questions. So again, that is the July 2017 reading for the sign of Aries. If you know your sun sign, please go out and check that as well, because sometimes the sun sign will resonate even more than the other sign. And also, if this is a brand new channel, so if you are so inclined to like and subscribe to this channel, I would greatly appreciate it. Namaste. Namaste.